What's going on, Postcard Marketing Pros? Today, we're doing a favor here for Ken on the Facebook group. We're going to look at one of his postcards and tear it down. We only have one side of the card, so I can't do a full tear down. But Ken, if you go ahead and post the other side, we'll review that too. Let's dive in. Pool owners love this from a copy perspective. We're going to first look at the copy, then we'll talk about the design and the offer. So from a copy perspective, really gets my attention. I'm a pool owner. I know I'm a pool owner. That should for sure be the first big thing. Pool deck surface too hot, question mark. I don't like this. I think that you need to focus more specifically, Ken, on the pain. So is that my feet are burning? So I would ask the question, do your feet burn when you walk around your pool? And then you can dive into it, right? So you have my interest, you've talked a little bit more specifically, and then you can get into the features. New coating reduces temperatures by 20 degrees. I like that. I might provide an analogy because I don't know what 20 degrees means. So it's like, okay, 20 degrees, does that make my feet go from burning to comfortable to cool? So if my pool is the concrete usually 100 degrees and now it's 80 degrees, like I would couch this in something that I have a good understanding of, because a 20 degree relative to what, right? Anchor me somewhere. Enhances beauty of deck. That's a very subjective benefit here. There's a before and after, and many people may not like that color. So I think I would drop that particular bullet point. Over 50 colors to choose from. I think this is key. Now, the color that he's picked here, we'll go into that design a little bit later, but I think it would be, I would personalize that image relative to which areas like which color. So if this is his most ordered color, then I think that's fine. Long-term seal / protection. How long is long-term? Are we talking about a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? I think I would specifically call out the length here. 2-coat application. What does that mean? So can I get the 1 coat? Or are there some that do 1 coat? So again, I probably wouldn't talk about this 2-coat application. Resist pool and household cleaners. That's saying that it's going to fail eventually. So I think that the way to say this is easy to clean with most cleaners or something, or last X amount of years, or just really talk about the durability there. All right, let's get into the design of the postcard. I think that there's too many bold things here. I would stick to the headline, make that really, really big, and really emphasize the pain, right? You have to grab attention first, and there's too many, the weights of all the text are all kind of the same, so I would change that. I think I like the before and after, so it's clear I'm not, drilling my deck or something. I'm not doing something crazy. It's just it's a coating, and I like that. And I might even show a couple of color options here, so or make it clear before or after. Choose from 50. So other than that, and the colors, there's kind of a lot of colors here, and so I might try to reduce some of the colors. But from a design perspective, header really big, right? The clear difference here, and then the offer needs to be gigantic, so that's not really clear. Now let's talk about that offer. So call Deck Pros. There's a phone number for a free estimate. That's not really a benefit to me, right? So why should I act now? There's also no expiration date, and there's also one way to contact you. I mean, for me, the last thing I want to do is have a conversation with a salesperson. So I think one of the key things you can do in any great offer is to give people multiple ways to act. So send them to a landing page. Scout does unique QR codes for every single card, so you can track that. Provide a tracking phone number as you've done. Allow them to text. Right? There are lots of platforms that will give you a tracking phone number that you can text to that will send those texts to an app. House Call Pro is one of those, for example. And a free estimate, it's not good enough. I think that you need to say something like, 10% off, or if you decide by X date. This is really important to have an expiration date, which is not here on the card. So a free estimate is just basically saying, I'll tell you what I'm going to charge you before I charge you. And that doesn't really expire. So I think that the way to think about this is maybe you might want to say, we'll send you a free sample so you can leave it on your deck and see what it's like. Or get this free upgrade, or we'll clean your pool for free if you if you sign by this date. But a really good offer, needs to sound amazing and have a clear expiration date, which this does not. So I would say the way that I haven't seen the back of the card, but the way I might think about this is, in a quick summary here, clear header. So that doesn't need to be improved a lot, but it should be improved. And then a clear offer. And the backside can be sort of how it works. And that's where you can talk about this temperature by 20 degrees. So on the backside, you might say, reduce your, burn your feet. Usually your concrete, did you know your concrete is usually X degrees? This coating can reduce them to Y degrees. That way I kind of have an understanding about, it's really, really hot now. And now I know if I move from 90 to 70, I get that. I'm like, oh, great. So on the backside, I might talk about that, I will only stick to like 3 benefits or so, and then repeat the offer with an expiration date and multiple ways for me to take advantage of that offer. Thanks so much, Ken, for posting the postcard here, and I will post this review video. Congratulations, you've just learned a little bit more about great postcard design.